Hello dear student, this is the second video. We shall explain the Pythagoras theorem. This is in book 8, page 81. So first objectives of our lesson is the definition of Pythagoras and how do you use this theory, and then we shall make an exercise to make everything clear. The definition of Pythagoras is in any right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides of this triangle. What does that mean? This is the hypotenuse, A. Hypotenuse. This is equal to the square of the other side, B square plus C square. So, first you have to know that it's not important for me the letters. A should be here, or B here, or C here. Important is the hypotenuse. This A square represents the hypotenuse equal to the square addition of the other two sides, and not the subtraction, the addition of the two other sides. And this A square represents the hypotenuse and nothing else. So this is the right angle. How do I know this is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse always, this black line, always facing the right angle 90 degrees. So the hypotenuse is always facing the 90 degree angle, not this one. This is this side is this is adjacent to the 90 degrees, so also this one, but I'm speaking about the one which is corresponding to the 90 degree, or in other words, the one which is facing the 90 degree angle. Okay, so you apply this rule here to find the other missing measurements. So you need to specify the right angle triangle first. You have to know where is the 90 degree in order to know which one is the hypotenuse. Okay, where is the 90 degree? This is the 90 degree. Where is the hypotenuse? Is the black lines. The black lines represent for me the hypotenuse because they are facing the 90 degree. Okay, and then so they represent for me A, which is the hypotenuse, and the other two sides represent for me the B and C. So you apply the rule again, which is A square equal B square plus C square. Don't forget that. Let us make this example. Example exercise 8.3, page 82. Okay, example number 1A. You have this triangle. By the way, correct this number here. It is not 8 centimeter, it is 8 meter, and not 8 centimeter. Correct it in the book, because you can never find a solution for any problem in physics or in math and you have a mess in units. If you solve anything in physics or math, you have to have the units unified. You have to have them all in centimeter or meters, in grams or in kilograms. You cannot have things mixed. So if you solve any question in math, be sure that you have a unified units. Okay, so you change this 8 centimeter to 8 meter. So we come back again. This is the hypotenuse because it's facing the 90 degree. Here is the 90 degree. And this is the hypotenuse which is facing the 90 degree. How I find A? Again, we bring this. A square equal B square plus C square. A square is the hypotenuse. And B square is equal to 6 square now, because B equal to 6. You substitute the value of 6 in the B, which will give you 6 to the power 2, plus 8 to the power 2, which represent the C here. So 6 square, how much? 36. 8 square, how much? 64. You add them together, this will give you 100. But the problem, I don't need the value of A square, I need the value of A. So I put A square under the square root, okay? So the square root of A square is what? A. But I also, when I take the square root of A, I have to take the square root of 100. Why? Because in mathematics, if you have an equation, always what you do on the left side, you have to do it also on the right side. If you add 1 in the left side, you have to add 1 in the right side. If you subtract 50 from the left side, you have to subtract 50 also from the right side. That's why we call it an equation. In another word, an equilibrium, a mathematical equilibrium. So A square equals 36 plus 64. If you take the square root of A square, now we have to take the square root of 100, and the square root of 100 will give you 10 meters. So the value of A, because A square under the root square is A, will give you the root square of 100 meter, which is 10 meters. So A here is 10 meters. Okay, another question, number 4. Isaac walks 8 kilometers north and then 12 kilometers east. How far is Isaac from his starting point? This is his starting point. So he walked 8 kilometers to the north, and he walked then 12 kilometers to the east, and then he say, how far is Isaac from the starting point? This is the starting point. So I draw this red line. This red line, it look like for me now, it's just like displacement. The displacement here look like hypotenuse. Why? Because here is the right angle. Do you see that? From 8 kilometers, then he changed east exactly. So the angle here is 90, and the displacement is facing the angle 90. And it looks like all for me just like this triangle now. This side is 12 kilometer, and this movement from Isaac is 8 kilometer, and the displacement is correspond now to A. So do you see this triangle? It looks like the movement from Mr. Isaac. So now I have to find the A. How I find the A? Again, we apply this formula. A square equal B square plus C square. A square, where is B square? Is 8 kilometers square plus 12 square. That will give me 208. Square root of both sides will give me 14.4 kilometers. So Isaac is 14.4 kilometers away from where did he start in the first place. Okay, thank you. Now we go to the homework. This is your first homework. It is on page 82, example 1 and example 5. I want you to make example 1 and example 5. Okay, if you like to see the solutions of these examples, I shall upload it again on the same video. Only you have to visit this video in a ordentlich, in a regularly base. Okay, so you find all the necessary math and science videos on this link. This is the link where you find all these videos, and at the end of these videos is the homework, or in the future the solution of the homework. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention.